Hi beautiful starseeds and beings of light, it's Tiffany here, another awesome video to chat with each other. In this video, I wanted to talk more about the avian beings. Now, if you have been with me for a while and have seen my other videos talking about channeling, protection, precautions, inner work, and some exploration of cosmic beings such as mantids, greys, felines, and understanding the polarity of this universe, really, there's in every species, good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, in the neutral ground. So today I want to talk more about the good avians, the higher vibrational avians that I, through my own learning, channeling with my cosmic guides and over 300 starseed reading, what I have learned and what I want to share in this short video. So let us dive in. So the top avians that I want to talk about today are the phoenix, and it's so exciting. I love talking about the phoenix because they are such high vibrational beings of light. Now, when it comes to working with phoenix, this is a prime time because I noticed that the phoenix code have already been activated a few weeks prior to making this video today. I don't know how long the portal is gonna last, but there are certain cosmic alignment when a certain power totem's energy is stronger. So lately I noticed that I've been really connected to the phoenix codes. And so the phoenix energy is very strong. Actually, a lot of readings when I connect with people's higher self, I just see their phoenix frequency. So phoenix in themselves can be connected to different realms. One of the most common realm is the angelic realm. So these are phoenix beings that are originated from the angelic realm. They have different forms, they have different colors, they look different, they have different jobs and missions. So it's hard to pinpoint it in one video what your phoenix guide might help you with. But commonly, phoenix, they look like these light beings with wide open wings. Sometimes they are more like made up of etheric fire. Other times, I find that they actually look like an angelic phoenix with like white feathers. So there's different qualities, right, in terms of your avian phoenix guide. And if your guide is more connected to the angelic realm, most of the time they're here to help you heal yourself, to heal emotional wounds, or to help soothe your heart, soothe your mind. They bring forth that frequency of light and love directly from the angelic realm into your temporal field. So that's one kind of phoenix guides that I see a lot. The second type of phoenix guide that I see a lot is that those are connected as though they are the messenger of the goddess. They embody the goddess consciousness a lot. Sometimes these phoenix beings might carry more of the divine mother energy. Other times I have seen some that carries more of like the magic priestess, or other times more like the warrior goddess, like full of strength, golden, yellowy, orange, phoenix being. So those are like messengers of the ascended goddesses, and they come to you as a messenger, as an aspect of this goddess over soul to bring forth a message to you. So they will help you heal, they must send you some healing energy or love energy, and they are connected to the divine feminine realm. The third type of phoenix that I also see often is of the elemental realm. So there's kind of a reason why the phoenix is associated with the legendary dragons a lot, because they embody in the elemental realm, right, very compatible energy with each other. And so in the elemental realm, right, the elder dragons are very highly respected. They are timekeepers, portal keepers, magic masters. And so the phoenix also work alongside with the dragons as well. They are also very, very highly respected in the elemental realm. So these elemental phoenix, when they come forth to you, will have like an element. Maybe they are more like an earthy phoenix with a more maybe earthy color. There might be a water phoenix, right? That when she moves her wings, it's like blue. It has this water, but the etheric water is light, like a feather. You might have a fire phoenix that comes forth during a time of your life when you really need rebirth or transformation. You might have an airy phoenix that helps you, right, bring more flow and trust into your life. So there's different types of avian beings, and I can only outline, right, a short percentage of what I see in a short video. So you guys kind of have to explore and see what your guide's energy signature feel like to you. The second group of avian spirit guides that I see often are the blue avians. Now, the blue avians are a type of higher density beings as part of our galactic federation of worlds or planets, and they are ambassadors for Source. They really value wisdom. They are peace ambassador. They come forth when a message of peace needs to be delivered. They also work with high dimensional beings to bring forth wisdom, to bring forth messages to help groups like us, Terrans, raise our vibration and consciousness so that we can go through this ascension journey with more ease and be part of the galactic collective. And so I find that a lot of starseeds will have connection with these type of avian beings, rather you are an incarnate of such being or that you used to work with them in a council, so you have connection with them. And they come in all forms and colors, I find. Some of them does appear more human-like if they have more human genome with a more human structure. Most of the time they have blue feathers. I have seen a purpley spectrum as well. And their features are more bird-like, but also more like a human's face as well. So they might have like, a mouth or beak that looks like a bird, but their eyes can look very human and their face can still look rather human. Some avian guides I have seen have kind of feathers on their heads or on their back, on their arms. Some avians have wings, some don't. So they really have a whole spectrum of different avian guides depending on their DNA. So I don't want to like put it in a box and say, oh, if you guys don't look like this, then you're not connecting to a blue avian group. But that's just from my observation. Most of them are blue or purpley color. I've seen many of them in this spectrum. So they are often guides that are I find their energy is very like simple. They get to the point, they get their message delivered, and they will kind of just go on and do their own thing. Whereas sometimes Pleiadians, for example, they will have a more like one-to-one conversation with you, and so that's the inner earth beings, because they are more closer to us in density. They understand us, and their role is to help us. Right? They have volunteered, they have wanting to help us and help starseed envoys and incarnates to remember their mission, remember the purpose of being here. Well, I find that the avians are generally, their signature is very like to the point. They're highly intellectual, very telepathic. They love to analyze. They're very good at processing information, but in a way that is also simple to understand. So if you have an avian guide, sometimes you might feel like you are feeling them, or you can see them, but you feel like you're just getting a download and not fully understanding their message, because the way they speak to you is kind of subtle, but it's full of these layers of depth. The message might be just like one line, but there's a deeper message within it. There's such wisdom within their messages, but they are very much about oneness. Some of the most well-known channel piece is by Ra, Law of One, right? Ra stands for wisdom. Ra is a group collective that shares wisdom and information to help starseeds remember and to help Terrans rise up into their sovereignty. The third group of avian beings, and I don't see them very often, is sometimes they would come forth like a golden bird-looking being. And they will actually look like how the Egyptians depicted Thoth and Horus with a bird-like head. They are tall, like they're very well built. They have very strong muscles. From what I understand, they do have like feathers on their body. Sometimes it's hard to see like their backside because I usually see their front side. And they generally radiate with a more shimmery yellow, gold, or white color. These guides, so they are also a type of galactic beings. However, most of them don't tend to be guides as often. There is a small group of these Golden Avians that does have benevolent, does have service to others intention to either help, once again, their incarnates or starseeds that have worked with them in other lifetimes. And so I started seeing them more often this year. So yeah, those are the three types of avians that I see a lot in channelings, in readings, and they are beautiful beings. They all kind of have their own energy and energy frequency signature. So I would say, if maybe this video will help some of you confirm what you have been receiving. Perhaps you have been working with your Phoenix guide for a very long time, or maybe you feel guided to reach out to a Phoenix guide. I hope that this video helped you gain some more understanding in these non-physical guides, at least not through our 3D eyes anyway, that does exist and does work with us in a benevolent way. If you want to learn more about channeling, you can check out my other videos. I have a free course called Open to Channel, where you get to channel and learn how to practice with the Ascended Masters, angels, and animal totems. If you need a more advanced training, I have a paid course called Channeling Divine Messages with Spirit Guides, with over 25 practices that I still use personally. There's live classes with me. You can ask me questions in that course. And of course, if you are even deeper and you want to be a channeler and a healer, I have the High Priestess Ascension Academy and private sessions as well. So it's important to, when you're working with your guides, to empower yourself, right? You are the sovereign being of light, right? To trust yourself. But at times when you are a beginner, it's good to have a mentor. Doesn't matter if it's me or someone else that you trust, but it's good to have someone that guides you, because channeling does take a lot of work and concentration. It's not something that you play around with. It's a very disciplined practice. You have to purify your heart. You have to purify your consciousness. You have to be, very wise, very grounded, so that you can connect to the right source. So channeling to me is a form of very sacred practice. Everyone is always channeling. Everyone has the ability to channel, but we have to do it in a right way. So I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and I will see you guys in the next video. I still want to talk more about other types of beings such as aquatic beings and more information that I have learned over the years to help my other star seeds awaken. Sending you guys much love and much light. Go out there, shine your light, work your magic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.